What's up, guys? Today, we're flying to one of the oldest and most fascinating countries on Earth, Ethiopia. This isn't just a trip, it's an expedition into a land with thousands of years of history, otherworldly landscapes, and a culture unlike anywhere else. We're here to uncover the top 10 most unbelievable places in Ethiopia, from rock-hewn churches to cloud-piercing mountains and scorching deserts. I brought my crew to show you everything, and trust me, you've never seen a travel video like this. So buckle up. This is going to be an epic journey through the heart of Africa. Are you ready? Let's get started. Our first stop is Lalibela, home to one of the world's greatest wonders. In the 12th century, people carved 11 massive churches straight down into volcanic rock. No bricks, no wood, just solid stone. The most famous, Bet Georgis, is shaped like a giant cross and looks unreal from above. Walking through tunnels and trenches connecting these churches, you feel the weight of centuries of faith. Inside, ancient paintings and carvings cover the walls, and the air is thick with incense. Pilgrims have traveled here for generations, making Lalibela a living center of devotion. Each church is unique, with its own story and design. The scale and craftsmanship are mind-blowing. Some say angels helped build them. This is a real-life wonder, and it's only our first stop. Lalibela sets the bar sky high for the rest of our journey. If you see one thing in Ethiopia, make it this. Absolutely unreal. Next, we're in Simien Mountains National Park, known as the Roof of Africa. Jagged peaks, sheer cliffs, and endless valleys, this place is breathtaking. We're hiking along narrow paths with 1,000-foot drops surrounded by clouds. The park is home to rare wildlife, including the Galata monkey, found only here. We spot a massive troop grazing and grooming, totally unfazed by us. If we're lucky, we might see the elusive Ethiopian wolf or the Walia ibex. This is a sanctuary for endangered species and a paradise for adventurers. Standing on the escarpment at sunset, watching gelatus roam, is unforgettable. The Simien Mountains are wild, raw, and humbling. Exploring here is a challenge, but the reward is epic. Nature at its most powerful, 10 out of 10. Now we're in Axum, the ancient capital of a lost African empire. Massive granite obelisks, some over 100 feet tall, tower over the city, carved and erected thousands of years ago. But Axum's biggest secret? It's said to be the resting place of the Ark of the Covenant. The legendary Ark is guarded in a small chapel, watched over by a single monk for life. No one else is allowed to see it, adding to the city's air of mystery. Axum is filled with ancient tombs, ruined palaces, and inscriptions telling the story of a forgotten civilization. Whether you believe the legend or not, the devotion here is powerful. This city is a living legend, a place of faith and wonder. Axum is Ethiopia's soul. Welcome to Gondar, Africa's Camelot. Right in the city center stands Fasil Gebi, a sprawling complex of castles and palaces that once housed Ethiopian emperors. The main fortress, Fasilides Castle, looks straight out of a fantasy novel. The architecture blends Ethiopian, Portuguese, and Indian influences, truly unique. Climbing to the top, you see how this fortress dominated the landscape. Gondar was a center of art, music, and royal power. But the real gem is Debre Berhan Selassie Church, with its ceiling covered in angel faces, one of Ethiopia's most stunning artworks. The colors and detail are breathtaking. Gondar shatters expectations, castles, history, and sacred art all in one place. Africa's own Camelot, magical and unforgettable. This city is a must-see, absolutely incredible. Now we're at Lake Tana, the source of the Blue Nile. This massive lake feeds the Nile, the lifeblood of Egypt and Sudan. We take a boat past fishermen in ancient papyrus boats, unchanged for centuries. Scattered across the lake are islands with hidden monasteries, some over 600 years old. Inside, vibrant paintings tell biblical stories, preserved for generations. These monasteries were hidden to protect them from invaders, a secret world on the water. But the main event is nearby, the Blue Nile Falls, or the Great Smoke. A roaring 400-meter-wide curtain of water crashes into the gorge, creating rainbows and soaking everything. The power is immense, nature at its wildest. From peaceful monasteries to thundering falls, this region shows both sides of the Nile. It's serene and raw, ancient and untamed. You have to see this for yourself, unforgettable. Brace yourselves, we're in the Danakil Depression, one of the hottest, lowest, and most extreme places on Earth. Temperatures soar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and the landscape is otherworldly. We cross endless salt flats where Afar people still mine salt and transport it by camel caravan. It's a brutal, ancient trade in a harsh environment. The highlight, Dallo, a hydrothermal field of neon-colored acid pools and bubbling springs. The ground is boiling, the air reeks of sulfur and the colors are unreal. At night we hike to Erta Ale volcano to see a rare permanent lava lake, molten rock glowing in the darkness. It's like staring into the Earth's core. The Danakil is not for the faint of heart, hot, remote and challenging, but it's one of the most epic adventures you can have. From salt caravans to acid springs and lava lakes, this place is pure extreme beauty, an experience you'll never forget. Absolutely wild. Next, we're in Harar Jugal, an ancient walled city and a maze of vibrant alleys. Harar is the fourth holiest city in Islam, with 82 mosques and a unique, preserved culture. The city is alive with markets, coffee, and centuries-old traditions. But Harar is also famous for its wild hyenas. For generations, locals have fed these predators at night, forging a bizarre truce. We meet the legendary hyena man who feeds them by hand, and now it's my turn. I hold a stick with meat in my mouth and a wild hyena leaps up to take it. My heart's pounding, but it's an adrenaline rush like no other. This ritual is built on trust and tradition. Harar is a city of faith, history, and wild encounters. Nowhere else in the world does this happen. Unbelievable. We're back in the highlands, this time in Blue Mountains National Park. Vast plateaus, cloud forest, and unique wildlife make this a biodiversity hotspot. We drive onto the Seneti Plateau searching for the rarest wolf on Earth. After hours, we spot it, the Ethiopian wolf with only about 500 left in the wild. Seeing one in its natural habitat is a privilege and a powerful reminder of what's at stake. The park is also home to the elusive mountain Nyala and the magical Harena forest. Bale is a sanctuary for rare creatures and a paradise for nature lovers. Every moment here feels special. Conservation is critical to protect these wonders. This is a wildlife sighting of a lifetime. Absolutely unforgettable. Now we're in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's bustling capital. It's a city of contrasts, modern skyscrapers beside traditional neighborhoods. Our first stop, the National Museum, home to Lucy, our 3.2-million-year-old ancestor. Standing before her bones is a humbling experience. Ethiopia truly is the cradle of humanity. Next, we visit the Holy Trinity Cathedral, a stunning church and the resting place of Emperor Haile Selassie. The stained glass and architecture are breathtaking. Finally, we dive into Mercado, one of Africa's largest open-air markets, a chaotic, vibrant maze of sights and sounds. Addis is where ancient history meets a dynamic future. It's the perfect hub for any Ethiopian adventure. This city never stops surprising. For our final stop, we travel to the remote Omo Valley, home to over a dozen indigenous tribes. We visit the Mercy, famous for their lip plates, a striking symbol of beauty and identity. Next, the Hamar people, known for elaborate hairstyles and a wild coming-of-age ritual running across the backs of cattle. Traditions here are deeply woven into daily life, from body painting to scarification. Every detail tells a story of tribe, status, and history. Being welcomed into these villages is a rare privilege. The Omo Valley is a window into a rapidly changing world. Visiting isn't just about photos, it's about respect and connection. This journey challenges your perspective and stays with you forever. The diversity of human culture here is profound, an unforgettable end to our adventure. That's it, our top 10 most insane places in Ethiopia. From rock-hewn churches to the hottest desert and ancient tribes, this has been the adventure of a lifetime. Ethiopia blew my mind with its history, landscapes, and people. If you want our full route or travel tips, let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic journeys. This was Ethiopia. See you in the next adventure.